What is up, YouTube? Today, oh my gosh, it's freezing cold outside. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's way too cold for me. The sun's out, that's good, because I haven't seen the sun in like, I don't know how long. But tomorrow, today's like Saturday, this is the 29th, and all morning I've been like watching all the live streams from the protest and everything. Those guys freaking rock. I am so proud of the community for getting there and doing that protest. I hope everything goes well. It looks like they are doing an excellent job. So anyway, that's today, and tomorrow I'm going to definitely get out and rip. But first order of business is I've got to clean. I gotta make me a spot to freaking repair. I gotta put an ESC on. I don't remember which one. I think it's this one that I burn an ESC on. And this motor nut right here, I can't get it. It just turns. It's stripped the nut off. So I'm dealing with that. But I got to clean a spot off right here. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, all right? So I want to make this kind of clear. Like, this is I can afford to do what I need to do, right? But it's just going to take time, you know, and I'm saving. So let me show you guys what I'm dealing with over here. So this is my 2016 MacBook Pro. I do all my editing and everything, and I've been playing the simulators on this. We'll get to that here in a minute. So it has a 2.6 gigahertz quad-core Intel i7 processor, 16 gigabytes of memory, and a Radeon Pro 452 gigabyte graphics card that's made into this laptop. So that's not bad for a laptop, but you know, being a MacBook and being a Mac, you know, it costs 3 times more for what I could get just a laptop with those same specifications. Would be a whole lot less. DDR3 for you computer nerds out there, right? So you know what I'm talking about. So as far as storage goes, which is horrible for a Mac, this thing has a 250 gigabyte hard drive, which is, you can go through that in like a couple of days. So I've been using this external hard drive. It's a 1 terabyte Porsche design. I'm not sure if it's a solid state, but anyway. So I've been doing my video editing from this, and for 3 years this thing has worked great. But the other day I was trying to edit a video on here, and usually I'll edit in like 1080 and then I'll render it to 4K and then upload that to YouTube to try to get that better bitrate or whatever. But I did see Bardwell's video the other day. He said do 2.7, so I'm going to try that. But all of a sudden I cannot get it to, it'll render it in 4K, but I can't save it. I can't upload it. I can't do anything with it. I have to downgrade it back to 1080p and then I can save it. So, you know, I don't want to do that. I spend a lot of time, a lot of money on freaking cameras and GoPros and editing and everything, and I want it to be as high quality as possible. I don't want to downgrade it to 1080p. So, but I've had to like completely wipe out the hard drive on this thing and start this computer over once because it was acting up. So I'm going to try that again. But that brings me to the simulator, like playing liftoff and stuff like that on this computer. I have to turn the settings all the way down because the games have got, 2 years ago I was playing liftoff on this thing and I could run it on ultra settings and everything was working great. But now, like that new Douga Dive and all that stuff, I have to turn the settings all the way down. And I was doing the DRL simulator the other day, and with everything turned as low as it would go, I was still getting a frame rate warning on that. And I'm not really like into Sims, but the Sims are cool, and a lot of people out there like the Sims. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to do some more live streaming with you know, on YouTube, and like do some wholesome events for liftoff or any of the I even have a Velocitron on here, so any of those, like, have like little events where we just hang out and rip, do games of quad, that kind of stuff. But OBS, which I'm not sure, I think I deleted it, but I had OBS on here, and OBS doesn't jive well, or I can't get it to jive well with the Mac computer. So that's when I decided last year, like a year ago, that I was going to build me a badass, awesome Windows PC that I could run OBS and do some streaming and do all that kind of stuff, and it do it flawlessly. And then also I could like start editing with Premiere, which I could do that on the Mac, but I'd have to do that on this computer. But it would just be an all-in-one awesome. So I was building it like as badass as I could build it. So I got to a point to where I bought all the stuff except for the graphics card and the RAM and the memory, right? And at the time, I picked a horrible time to build a computer because the graphics card and the RAM was like ridiculously expensive. The prices was out the roof. So I just kind of stopped because the graphics card I wanted was way over like $1,000 just for the graphics card. But recently, those have come way down in price. So it's time to like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting this computer together. I have the motherboard. The power supply is already mounted in here. This is the Thermaltake tempered glass version. I kind of wanted that open. I want to see all the stuff in there. I don't want it like an encased, you know what I mean? That's kind of cool. I have the liquid CPU cooler that has like the little LED screen on it. Hopefully I can figure out how to get the TAC logo on the little screen on that. Since then, this was the premium AMD. Kit Kat, come say hello. Hey Kit Kat, everybody wants to say hello, Kit Kat. Yeah, it's Twixie, the little dog. She destroys everything that Kit Kat doesn't destroy. Anyway, this is the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X, I believe, which when I bought it, it was like, they've come out with better ones. So this was a year ago. So I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure that processor is going to be just fine. I'm not going to go through the pain of getting another just to get like the 9 or whatever, or the 8 that's out. I don't know what it is. They even have a better 7 because this is the Ryzen 7 2700X. I think the 3700X is out. But I don't really know the specs on that. But I'm pretty sure that one's going to be just fine. So all I need is the graphics card, the RAM, and a hard drive of some sort. So all that said, if you guys wanted to, I hate asking for help. And I want to reinstate that I'm not in need of help. I'm just, in order to speed things up a little bit, if you guys wanted to help, I'm going to put my PayPal link down in there, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to order the RAM and the hard drive, but maybe I could use a little bit of help getting the graphics card and, you know, getting the ball rolling. Or we can just, I just handle it on my own, guys. I post like, I have 2,500 subscribers, I think, and I'll post a video and not share it anywhere, and it gets like 300 views. Which is that y'all are my bros. The 300 people that watch no matter what, man, y'all my homies. You know, fist bump to y'all. I'm not asking y'all to give me a damn dollar. I just, if you want to help, the link is down in there. I'll do like, if you guys want, put in the message if you donate like 99 cents or whatever, the minimum. Put in the little message box your YouTube channel. And then I'll do like a shout out when we get the computer done. I'm going to do a computer build and everything, do a build video on that. When I get done, I'm going to give a shout out to the people to help, you know, make it happen and everything. And so, and if you want to be anonymous, just put anonymous in there. And then I'll even say, I want to say thanks to the anonymous folks, you know, stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to get to cleaning off my workbench. I'm going to fix this thing, and then I'm going to, I've got some packs that I got from Ovonic. Let's do a quick Ovonic commercial. I don't know, I think it's been like 7 or 8 months that I bought, I think 10 Ovonic batteries, I think it was, and they sent me 3. I fell in love with them. So that was 13 batteries. So I've been flying with those same 13 batteries this whole time. I've not bought any new batteries since then, and that's been through all of last summer. And what I've done is a couple of them have dropped some sales. I've got a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've lost, let's just say 6 out of the 13 batteries are are gone, you know, like crashing, mashed up in knots. Actually, the first day that I went out to fly with them, I crashed and lost one of them in the woods. So yeah, I'm gonna say there's that many batteries. So that leaves, I've got like, I'm horrible at math, I've got 8 or 9 that are still working, but I'm starting to see a little bit of sag in a couple of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to charge each one of my batteries, and I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to rip it, and I'm going to make sure that's a good battery, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 brand new 5S Ovonic 1300 batteries that I'm about to put into the fleet. But I want to like get rid of the ones that I've been out flying lately, and I felt like a little bit of sag on the full throttleness. So let's cut to some footage of, I've held y'all long enough. Let's just cut to some footage of out ripping in the yard. I haven't done that this year at all. Let's rip the yard and get a little bit of footage of that going. Appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all in tomorrow video. I don't know when y'all are going to see this. You're probably seeing this on Sunday. I'm rambling. Anyway, there'll be another one after this, because I'm going out to rip balls tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you guys. For those that are curious, I only had one of the 8 batteries that I tested today. Was the one that I found out that it was a bad one. It was the one that I had scraped on the asphalt a while back. Probably can't find a clip, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I think I might have exposed a sale on this one, and this is the culprit. The other 7 are going to still be in the fleet. See y'all tomorrow.